Hey everybody, here we have this brand new Dell Inspiron 3668 desktop computer in for service. It's in for a new computer setup, and just upon unboxing the freaking thing, I'm already noticing problems with it. I'm noticing a small dent in the top of the chassis. There's no big dent in the side of the box either. But that's not it. We're not finished there. Let me unpack this. I want you to listen carefully as I shift this thing around. Do you hear that? There is something loose inside this machine. So before I bothered to plug this in, we're going to investigate. Yeah guys, brand new, just out of the box. Something already doesn't sound right with this thing. I don't see any warranty void stickers on the side panel like they have in some machines, so we're going to take a look in here and see what's going on. I'm used to working with Dells like this. When I worked in ITS at a place of work, a lot of machines they used were Dell, such as Octoplex 9010, Octoplex 9020, Precision T 1650, Precision T 1700, you know, machines like that. And I hear something. There is definitely something loose in here. Now, where it is, that's the question. And this thing looks proprietary as can freaking be. Yeah. That's not a typical motherboard layout I see in there. It looks like a micro ATX, but it's not exactly quite that. Now, let's see if we can figure out what I'm hearing inside here. First of all, let's make sure this thing doesn't go sliding everywhere when I go to turn it around. A little piece of plastic. Must have actually came off the front bezel. Yeah, a little piece of plastic. Are you serious, Dell? How did that get past testing? How did it get past your quality control? Now I suspect it probably came off the front bezel. We'll just pop this off of here and have a look. See if we can figure out where it came from. Not exactly certain where it came from. Yeah, that's interesting. This black piece of plastic had to come off the front bezel somewhere. Are you kidding me, Dell? Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, I just wanted to pop this thing open and see what was loose inside here before I powered this thing up. Who knows? It could have been something inside the power supply or something of that nature. So anyways, we're going to put this thing back together and we'll continue from there on out. Anyways, how crazy is that? Well, actually, I figured since we have this open, may as well give you a quick peek inside to see how proprietary things I've gotten with Dell these days. Look at this thing, guys. You have a 4-pin CPU power connector over there, which is, I think, the standard pin out. But over here you have just this 6-pin. And my assumption would be it simply just supplies 12 volts to the motherboard. You have your 3 positives, you have 2 negatives, with 2 grounds and a green wire. I'd assume that's power on. Let's look at the power supply. Power supply is a 240 watt unit. It has, yeah, just 12 volts. Really, that's all the motherboard gets in this case. You have 12 volt A, 12 volt B, essentially 2 16 amp 12 volt rails. One being 16.5 amps actually, but in standby, 12 volt A supplies half an amp, 12 volt B supplies 2.5 amps. Maximum total 2.5 amps combined. Yeah, it's a rather interesting setup here. So if your power supply failed, you would have to look after Dell for a replacement. Isn't that wonderful? In case you're wondering, the OEM is Hunke. It says it right there. Shenzhen Hunke Electronics Company. This is the same company that makes the Dynex power supplies for Best Buy. Yeah, I'm seeing an increasing trend of motherboards that are going to getting just 12 volts from the power supply and having onboard DC conversion. It's not a bad design, although in this case with this machine, if your motherboard fails, well, since it's not a standard design, you're pretty much screwed there. If your power supply fails, you need to replace it. You're going to have to actually get with Dell for replacing power supply, because this is, I'm not 100% certain, but I think this is a Dell proprietary design. You do have some expansion. You do actually have a PCI Express 16 and 2 PCI Express x1s. But if you want a graphics card in there that requires an additional power connector, good luck, Charlie. Yeah. So I'm going to be going ahead and imaging this computer with the company's custom image, and it'll be separated to go for them. And if it fails, well, not much I can do for them. Just going to replace the dang thing, unless it's a hard drive failure or something like that. This reminds me of, honestly, it reminds me of how proprietary stuff was back in the late 90s and early 2000s with Dell, along with some of like the Compaq and HP business grade machines. This here is actually a business grade machine. Not all Dell machines are like this. For example, the Optiplex 9010s, I think used a typical TFX style power supply, kind of like what's over there, running my lights. And they use a micro ATX motherboard, albeit with a couple of, I would say, proprietary things. However, I think that machine, you probably could replace the motherboard in it with a retail board if you really wanted to. Similar goes for the Inspiron T1650 and T1700s. Those are pretty standardized. Now the Optiplex 9020s and newer models from Dell, yeah, a little bit different. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video from Cube Computer Channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to Cube Computer Channel for more updates, and remember to tick the bell so that we actually get notified of these updates. Did you know that I am also on a second channel that's Cube Comp MTDX? Over there you'll find videos of bicycling, weather, elevators, and all sorts of other neat and interesting stuff. Feel free to subscribe to that channel as well. And again, I thank you for your support. and thanks for watching this video.